United travel to Southampton in the Premier League on Saturday in a game they must win after a disappointing start to the season. Manchester United returns to action this weekend after the international break with a crucial fixture away at Southampton on Saturday lunchtime. Erik ten Hag's side have suffered a disappointing start to the new Premier League season after losing 2 of their opening 3 matches of 2024-25. It follows an 8th-placed finish in the league last season, their lowest since 1989. United must win and perform well on the south coast against a newly promoted side who have lost all 3 of their league fixtures so far. Russell Martin's team have lost to Newcastle United, Nottingham Forest and Southampton so far. The Reds will now be looking to inflict a 4th straight league defeat on the Saints. With all that said, below are 5 talking points ahead of United's trip to St Mary's. Ten Hag confirmed on Thursday that Manuel Ugarte could make his United debut this weekend. The Uruguayan has been signed to play a crucial role in Ten Hag's team, who have often looked exposed in midfield. Casemiro's difficult afternoon against Liverpool before the international break highlighted why the Reds need Ugarte so badly. United fans will be desperate to see him play on Saturday. Southampton already look destined for relegation just 3 games into the season. The Saints have looked hopelessly out of their depth and any top team should be licking their lips to face them. But such is the pressure on Ten Hag after defeats to Brighton and Liverpool that United will already be feeling nervous about what comes next. Anything other than a win will pile the pressure on United's manager and Ineo's decision to stick with the former Ajax boss after last season's struggles. It's been a difficult start to the new campaign for Marcus Rashford. The 26-year-old has made little to no impact so far and was lucky to stay on the pitch last time out against Liverpool. Ten Hag must be thinking of dropping Rashford and placing Alejandro Garnacho on the left with Ahmad on the right. Garnacho's travel on international duty with Argentina may give the English forward another chance, though with a tight turnaround for Saturday's early kick-off. Pretty much everything that could have gone wrong for Matthijs de Ligt during the international break did. The centre-back was at fault for goals against Bosnia and Herzegovina before being subbed off at half-time after another error against Germany. How will this impact United's new defender when he returns to action this weekend? Will Ten Hag even play him? It's a conundrum Ten Hag simply doesn't need. Xerxes' importance. Rasmus Højlund's absence is exactly why United signed Joshua Zirkzee. The Reds were without a striker for large swaths of last season when Højlund was injured and needed another number 9 badly. Zirkzee has had a mixed start to his United career, having scored the winner against Fulham before accidentally denying a goal in bizarre fashion against Brighton. It's time for the Netherlands forward to step. The September international break came at the perfect time for Manchester United, who lost back-to-back matches prior to the Premier League's hiatus. The most recent was a 3-0 defeat at the hands of fierce rivals Liverpool on home soil, with errors and an absent midfield proving familiarly costly for the Red Devils. Erik ten Hag already finds himself under significant scrutiny, having been outplayed by Premier League newcomer and compatriot Onslaught. However, visiting newly promoted and pointless Southampton offers Man United the perfect opportunity to get back to winning ways and climb the table, with Ten Hag required to make some big decisions regarding his starting 11. Here is how Man United could line up this weekend. Man United predicted lineup versus Southampton for goalkeeper Andre Onana. The goalkeeper's positioning was questionable for Mohamed Salah's effort before the international break, but he is far from Man Ut's biggest issue at present. Right-back Nasser Mazraoui, having made a solid but unspectacular start to life at Old Trafford, Ten Hag will be hopeful of a greater attacking threat from his Moroccan right-back against a Saints side that have struggled defensively. Centre-back Harry Maguire, Matthijs de Ligt made his first start against Liverpool and wilted after a strong opening, with Maguire replacing him in the second half. The England international could be restored this weekend, especially following de Ligt's gaffes representing the Netherlands. Centre-back Lisandro Martinez, the Argentine did feature against Colombia on Tuesday evening but should be sharp enough to feature at St Mary's. With Lainery Euro and Victor Lindelof sidelined, Man United desperately need him. Left-back Diogo Dalot, one of Man Ut's livelier performers at the beginning of the new campaign, the Portuguese has been tasked with playing left-back due to an injury crisis. As Luke Shaw nears a return, it will be interesting to see what the future holds for Dalot this term. Defensive midfielder Casemiro, hooked at half-time after a truly shocking performance against Liverpool. Somehow Casemiro may be forced to start again on the south coast. Summer signing Manuel Ugarte faces a race against time for his debut after featuring for Uruguay in the early hours of Wednesday morning. Defensive midfielder Kobbie Mainoo, the teenager may not have had his best day against Liverpool, with a costly error leading to Salah's effort, but he is still the shining light in a midfield that's yet to significantly improve. Right-wing Alejandro Garnacho wasn't influential against Liverpool, with Amad Diallo shining a little brighter when replacing him. However, the youngster has still provided a spark in the opening weeks of the season. Attacking midfielder Bruno Fernandes, arguably Man Ut's only guaranteed starter these days, Fernandes will be tasked with unlocking a fairly fragile Southampton backline on Saturday. Left-wing Marcus Rashford, he can have no complaints if has dropped against the Saints after a dreadful start to the season, but Ten Hag is evidently attempting to play him into form. That could take some time by the looks of it. Striker Joshua Zirkzee spurned a few decent opportunities against Liverpool, but did find the net over the international period. Set to compete with the imminently returning Rasmus Højlund, although the Denmark striker may not be fit this weekend.